Well, good morning. Today I'm going to talk about Canada's future. We're now looking at an impending federal election that the majority of Canadians, at least according to the polls, would agree can't come fast enough. Now, I agree with that because I also believe that the future of our country may be more at stake now than at any time in recent history. We need to make some major changes in direction if we're going to survive as a sovereign nation. Our current government has squandered the finances of the country, spending our children's inheritance long before we are even dead. We're left with a country that has to rebuild our financial position. But perhaps more importantly, we need to focus on a changing future, and it will take strong leaders to stand up and make the change in the face of resistance. And change always has resistance. Look, like it or not, we're an export nation. And that is still the key to our future. The problem is that we have been foolish enough to allow 75% of our export business to go to one country. And it's a country that is no longer interested in being a trading partner, or at least not in a mutually beneficial way. So let's start with our biggest export, oil. It accounts for about 30% of our exports. And it's going to a country with a ruler who has clearly stated that his goal is energy independence. Energy independence. That simply means that even if we pander to him to keep the taps open now, longer term, they do not want our oil. At least not unless he can take over the country and make it his oil. We need a government who will focus on building systems that ensure that Canadian oil is used across our own country, and that those who oppose it are simply overruled. We need a government strong enough to ensure that our oil and gas can go to markets other than the U.S. I don't want one dime of my tax money spent on pipelines to a country that has set a goal to not need it in the near future. We need the Canada East and the Northern pipelines, and we need them now. We need a government who also understands that it's not just about oil and gas. It's about farm produce, meat and grains. We need to ensure that we have systems to quickly and economically get these products to markets across Canada, and secondly, to ports for export. It's about forest products. It's about wine. It's about fisheries and more. We need a government who will focus on removing any barriers to domestic markets, and who will make sure that we have the systems operating efficiently to move these products quickly and efficiently. And lastly, we need a government that, instead of pandering to the world's newest dictator, will open trade offices in other countries, in countries that actually want to conduct fair trade with us. And we need that government as soon as possible. Thanks for listening to me, and as always, please send all hate mail to idon'tgiveadamn@gmail.com. Have a nice day.